we have content capacitated leaders at the moment, but they are irrelevant for now.
But I feel like if, as African people, we were to find a way to fill in this angriness that we have inside, we'll actually do something that is revolutionary.
It's important for us to participate in local elections because that's where we see the work being done. That's where we ensure that service delivery is actually being delivered. So I think yes, local election governance, participating in them is quite imperative.
As young people, we should not elect. We should elect ourselves, firstly. That's the first thing that we need to do in solving the problem that we have. We should elect amongst ourselves that this is the capable leader that we want to put forward. And then we can say we want to bring change and go vote in the ballot paper. But I don't think voting right now is going to bring any about change, because right now we don't have any capable leader that we can say is going to represent us and say is representing young people and is going to solve the unemployment rate and many other issues that young people are facing, because we've been focusing on the same issue for the past 26 years and nothing is changing at all. So I think the first thing that the young people must do is scrutinize themselves and saying, now we have a problem, what are we going to do about it, and not elect someone who's going to solve their problems.
Us as youth, let's go and lead. Us as youth, let's go and ensure that we change whatever that is being done. Hence, I'm saying that it's up to us to ensure that we identify people who are advocating, for young people and people who want to see change, not just people who are fooling around. You understand? Okay, I agree. These upcoming elections, if it happens that we do not participate, obviously we're still going to be having the very same problem. So it's better for us to ensure that we go and vote for capable leaders. If leaders are not there, let's go and identify leaders, put leaders there, vote for them, ensure that these leaders bring up change. That's what I'm...
Yeah, I think the person who perfectly explains this would be Frans Fanon in his book Black Skins, White Masks. He does mention the fact that once the oppressed comes into power, he becomes the oppressor. And that is a perfect analogy of what we are seeing in the current state of South Africa right now. The very same people who fought for a revolution, the very same people who fought for change and freedom are the ones who are now oppressing the youth. I think another thing that we could take from, another lesson that we could learn from the youth of 1976 is the act of, or rather the aftermath and results of what comes out of a non-violent violence, whereby we take to the streets, we protest, we burn things, we make sure that the people who are in power see that we are angry. We saw the outcomes of that in 1976. We saw the outcomes of that in Fees Must Fall. We saw the outcomes of that again this year during Sizofunda Ngenkani. So what I'm saying is that if we want to see, or if we want to effect change, we should always consider a non-violent violence, because it seems like that's the only thing that the authorities listen to. And non-violent violence is the answer to most of our problems, if not all of them. Definitely.
No, but I disagree with striking. Sorry if you want to speak. Ne? I feel like we've been striking, people have been dying on the streets. You comrades, you might disagree with me, but I think we are going towards that. You know, this system that everyone talks about, the system that has been in existence since World War I or even before that, it is slowly being penetrated by young black people, right? We're saying we must form part of the system in order to destroy it from the inside. But once you're inside, the dialogue or the language or the way these young people are change to the point they get consumed by the system and they form part of the people that are already inside. They are silenced, if I can put it that way. If we as young people were to be visionary and look into the future, we can actually penetrate the system, and if we maintain that mandate, we can destroy it from within.
Yes, we do act, yes, we do strike, but at the end of the day, we get exhausted ourselves, we end up leaving the strikes without having achieved what we are fighting for. Also to add on Ubuntu, we were never united as black people, we were never united. Why am I saying that? The reason why in 1976 there were a lot of students, there were hundreds of students there marching there, it was because they were all affected by the same thing. The very same way in Fees Must Fall, those who were on the ground were only those who were affected. Those who were not affected were not even participating.
I would like to bring about the issue of propaganda, because our issues are being controlled by propaganda nowadays. Like everything that is happening is being propagated. Understand? So like I do believe that it's important for our youth to go out there, read, and understand as to what is it that is happening in our lifetime. Understand? Not that they should just be given bread to eat. Understand? They should go out there, try to identify as to what is it that is leading to South Africa being the country that it is today. Understand? Then in that way, they will actually even be able to understand as to what is it that we have to do. One of the reasons why at this present time we have youth that is not even involved in politics, we have youth that doesn't even see the importance of voting, it's because of the mere fact that they've been fed propaganda. Understand? And also for them to go out there and read and understand what is it that other people are trying to bring, or other political parties that they're trying to bring to their attention, then that's a way in which they are going to actually even be able to identify as to which one is for the young people, which one is not for young people. Understand? So those are actually my final remarks.
Once you have a quality life education, the learners can read books like Pedagogy of the Oppressed, and then maybe create 10 classroom. It's a simple book to read. With Pedagogy of the Oppressed, they can learn basic principles such as that they should learn that their situations do not define them. So if you are born in poverty, that does not define you, but see it as a stepping stone to becoming something greater.
What we might want to transform might take 100 years to come. And I feel like as young people, we want something that's now. And I feel like the moment we adopt this idea or this mindset of saying that now we're working towards transforming forever, not transforming for 24 hours and it's back to poverty, I think we're able to do something about it.